Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Weeb Goku 2 here, and today's video will be Makima versus Kenjaku. Before we start, I want to say thank you all for watching, and I hope you come back again, and please subscribe. My goal is 100 subscribers, and well, let's get the video on the way. Now let's start with Kenjaku, since he's much more easier to scale compared to Makima. In terms of physical strength, Kenjaku is surprisingly strong. He quite casually overpowers Choso, who can easily defeat Yuji Itadori, the same Yuji Itadori whose physical strength is very impressive by Megumi standards and could have killed Jogo instantly alongside Todo, assuming they got off all their attacks they hit with Hanami. Kenjaku, alongside Ururume, was able to easily defeat all the JJK students quite casually. And with over 10,000 cursed spirits at his disposal, he quite easily overwhelmed Yuji Itadori. To be fair, Yuji was weakened. By far, Kenjaku's greatest feat is taking on Yuki, a fellow special grade sorcerer. Yuki is a special grade sorcerer, just like Gojo, Geto, and Kenjaku, and she's one of the few special grade sorcerers in the verse. With her power, she could likely take out all disaster curses, being that special grade sorcerers are stronger than special grade curses. That should put Yuki far above Jogo's city level feat. And Kenjaku, through most of the fight, was quite easily overpowering Yuki. Yuki even turned herself into a black hole to try to take out Kenjaku, her, and everyone else in the room. But Kenjaku was able to survive, being right in front of the black hole. And this black hole, according to Kenjaku, could have easily destroyed the entire planet. Black holes the size of even pennies could easily destroy the entire planet. In terms of durability, he has taken attacks that could have possibly wiped out the entire planet, and also should scale above Jogo's sea level attacks. Now with speed, it becomes a far bigger problem, especially after the new chapters. Be careful, because you will be spoiled for the new JJK chapters, even though it probably spoiled a lot to this point, but oh well. Kenjaku's speed is quite a difficult thing to scale because of how inconsistent JJK speeds are, and here's why. Baki caught a bullet which has been calculated to be around Mach 15, yet she gets speed blitzed by Cursed Naoya, who moves at Mach 3. Also, the author of JJK said that catching the bullet feet was heavily exaggerated and that wasn't his intention, and maybe it was too much at that time of the verse. You could scale Kenjaku to Yuta, Hakari, and Kashimo, since Hakari was able to dodge a point-blank lightning strike. But another problem with that is that in the newest chapters, seemingly Kenjaku got speed blitzed by Yuta, so he shouldn't be above the lightning timers. To be fair to Kenjaku, Kenjaku was weakened by the comedian, but we don't know the extent of how much Kenjaku was weakened. So that puts Kenjaku's speed around Mach 3 or Mach 15, or somewhere around the lightning timers. But that's being very, and I mean very, generous to Kenjaku. Now let's talk about Kenjaku's abilities, which are far more impressive than his stats. He has Uzumaki, which is a combined beam of all the cursed spirits that he's absorbed. He also has Idle Transfiguration, which he got from Mahito, which can manipulate a person's soul. He also has a resistance to poison as well. And he has his gravity technique, which can pin people on the ground by manipulating gravity around 2 to 3 meters. Kenjaku also has his domain expansion. And not just that, his domain expansion is barrierless, just like Sukuna's. And because Sukuna's was barrierless, they called it a divine technique. Kenjaku's domain expansion allows him to manipulate the gravity all around him within his domain, easily crushing Yuki and leaving her basically helpless. That's all we really need to know about Kenjaku that's relevant for this fight. Now finally, let's go over to Miss Makima. Starting off with Makima's physical strength, she quite casually overpowers the Chainsaw Man with relative ease, just taking him on blow for blow and absolutely ripping his heart out with little difficulty. The same Chainsaw Man who can casually dodge explosions, tornadoes, and sound waves. But in terms of durability, she seems to be lacking that very much, seeing that she got hurt by a simple gunshot. But to make up for her durability, she has amazing abilities. In terms of speed, she should scale above Beam, who is able to jump out the water, grab Denji, and save him from a point-blank explosion by Rize, which has been calculated to be in the massively hypersonic ranges. In terms of abilities, she's just as versatile as Kenjaku. She has her finger guns, which allow her to say the word bang and shooting people from far away by spawning a wound right on top of them. She has her chains. With her chains, she can control anyone who she sees as inferior to her. She also has the contract with the Prime Minister. The contract says that any damage done to her will automatically transfer to a random citizen in Japan, which means that any damage Makima takes, she will instantly regenerate and someone will take the blow for her. She can also mess up your internal organ just by staring at you. Not just that, she can also use a ritual to instantly kill you from a long distance, though the ritual is long and complicated and likely won't happen during a fight. Also, Makima has all the weapon devils besides the chainsaw devil under her control, like the flamethrower devil, the knife devil, the spider devil, and much more. One of the most dangerous devils that she has under her control is the Justice Devil, which has seen to easily catch up with Denji and Asa and would have killed them if Fami and Nayuta didn't step in. Now, after that quick review over their powers, I will have 3 rounds of them fighting. Round 1 is just them going at it without any info on each other and just seeing how the fight would go. Round 2 is if they know each other's powers and abilities and get prep time to prepare against it. And finally, round 3 is where they will have equalized stats and have to rely on their abilities, intelligence, and skills to win. Let's start with round 1. Round 1 is going to go very poorly for Kenjaku. For one, all the devils that she has could easily speed blitz Kenjaku, including Makima herself. And with machines, it's very well possible that Kenjaku can be controlled using the chains. Even without the chains, Makima's speed and overall physical power can eventually overwhelm Kenjaku, since Kenjaku can't really fight back and do solid damage to him. Kenjaku's only saving grace is Idle Transfiguration, which he's too slow to even get off, leaving Makima the winner of round 1. Round 2, where they both get prep time, would likely go even worse for Kenjaku. Even though in overall skill and experience they should be equal, Makima has a ritual which, if she's given the time to pull off, could likely instantly kill Kenjaku. But to give Kenjaku the benefit of the doubt, Geto was hit by an attack very similar to Makima's ritual and survived, and Kenjaku is in Geto's body. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he likely survives the attack. Geto, knowing full well of Makima's abilities, would likely start off the battle with the domain, knowing that he can't beat her in terms of physical output and strength. And with this gravity manipulation while under his domain, he can run up and use Idle Transfiguration against Makima. If Kenjaku, right off the bat, pulls out a domain before Makima uses her chains or runs over and kicks his ass, that is a win con with Idle Transfiguration, since it's her soul, not her physical body, taking damage, which means it likely won't be passed on to any Japanese citizen. But there's one problem with this. In Chainsaw Man Part 2, the Chainsaw Devil ate the War Devil, and even though it didn't kill her, it heavily weakened her powers. But something you gotta think of is that the Chainsaw Devil, when he eats you, it's conceptual erasure, and the War Devil survived. And if you think conceptual erasure means that you won't be affected by any soul manipulation, that technically means Makima should be fine, since Makima should scale to her siblings, since she is part of the 4 Horsemen. And if that is the case, Kenjaku's only win con goes with the fuck window. Now, round 3 with equalized stats, this goes far better for Kenjaku. Kenjaku's domain could easily overwhelm Makima if she's not prepared, but the problem is he still can't land a killing blow, and it really depends if you think Idle Transfiguration would work on Makima. With Makima's abilities and hacks, it's going to be quite impossible for Kenjaku to win without Idle Transfiguration. But if you do think Idle Transfiguration works, then I guess you could say Kenjaku wins round 3, with round 2 still being highly debatable. But anyways, in the overall battle between Makima and Kenjaku, Makima is the likely winner. I want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. My goal is 100 subscribers. And please comment what you want to see next. I plan on making my next video, that being what if Itadori and Denji swap places. Specifically, them swapping places in each one of their fights, starting with Itadori in the Shibuya arc and Denji during the Katana Man arc, which I'll be going all the way to the current ending of Jujutsu Kaisen, or where it's currently at, and I'll be stopping at the end of the Makima fight for the Chainsaw Man. I hope that you watch it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!
I got a love, hate relationship with love, cause I hate it. You